Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for May 11th through the 17th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have a couple of messages from my better angels. We are talking about how everyone needs to kind of stay, a little bit less than full of ourselves. We want to stay humble, indeed. We're going to take care of what we need to take care of and not worry so much about tooting our own horns. We're definitely going to read the room before we do so, if we must. All right, the next thing we're going to do is be prepared for whatever it is that's going on around us. Could be ecological, could be geological, it could also be financial. So keep your eyes open, keep yourself prepared for whatever's coming down the pike, be ready for whatever could go wrong, just might. May is going to be a little, we're not done yet. That's just it. We're not quite done with all the crazy stuff that's been going on. So just saying, be prepared. The final message we have is that we have the ability to use our minds to create. And it's going to be important for us to try to create positive outcomes, all right? So put our energy into thinking about positive outcomes in all areas of our lives, and it will help tremendously, all right? We can always tip the scale a little bit in the right direction. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your guiding card for the month. You have Harmony, and it how perfect for you. Virgo, it's such a heart-centered card, and it speaks to wanting to keep the peace in all areas, but I don't want you to do that at the detriment of yourself. I just want you to be the gal or girl, the person who is indeed bringing harmony to all areas of your life. Work, home, everything else in between, all your wonderful travels. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, now let's look at all the cards and stuff. All right, we need to pick you a mystery card, and we are going to do that right now. All right, so what do we have for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo? Actually, I want that one. All right. I'm going to save that card right there. We'll get to it at the end of this reading. It will help clarify what's going on and finalize some things. All right. So let us now add a few cards to these 3 cards from the overview video, and we'll go in deeper. All right. So everything will be very neat, and we'll get more information. That's all. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, that would be lovely. I really appreciate every single one of you who does. It helps my channel, and I want to help you, and that's why I need the help to help you. Ta-da! There we go. So let's talk about what's going on. Where are you? What is happening for you? All 3 cards represent where you are. This is what's blocking you, and this is your solution. All right, we have the 4 of Swords. The foundation of your power is getting stronger and more solidified and more stable this week. Okay, so anything you thought you were maybe not going to be in charge of, you're kind of in charge of. All right, so you're handling this business. It's going to be kind of neato. All right, there will be a mind meld. People are going to be agreeing with you about what you want to do and how you want to do it. So you're like, okay, cool, perfect. It's not even that you have to do a lot of charging around and forcing your way or whatever. You're going to be talking to them and we're like, hey, let's do it that way. You're like, okay, cool, 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 cool. 9 of Wands shows that, yeah, there may be a moment when they're like, we're going to do it your way, and that's cool, but wouldn't you like to put your hair up in a ponytail or something? And you're going to be like, no, not really. That's okay. You stay who you are. Stay true to yourself. They could be asking you to do something else that's much outside the realm of who you are as a person, and you need to stay true to yourself, okay? Don't compromise yourself for anybody, okay? That's good news. So, next pile over, we're talking about what's blocking you. 9 of Cups. Wishes are not being fulfilled in the traditional sense of, haha, ta-da, perfect. Nope, it's not really working out the way you planned. So you're going to just sort of take a break. We're gonna read the rest of these cards and then proceed, okay? There are things happening. You have a nice little mind meld going on, and you're needing to stand your ground. So it's not going to go according to exactly how you planned, all right? But you aren't in a position to run away or take all your ideas and leave either. So You're going to have to stay the course, even if it's not exactly what you were thinking. You're like, okay, well, not what I was thinking. Can't really go anywhere. Having some trouble balancing my finances right now, so you're probably going to need to stick around and keep the job going, or keep whatever this is going, so that you can balance your finances, okay? It's a thing. You got to stick where you are and do what you're doing. Now then, your solution is going to be using the tools at your disposal. Use whatever tools you have to make whatever you want happen. There may be stuff that they're not wanting to do, or they want you to do differently, and you're going to be like, wait, watch me go. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do me. I'm going to make all my tools, get busy, and do what I got to do. And I'm going to feel better that I'm actually getting something done. So cool. It is something you're doing proactively, so it isn't like a wish fulfilled, which is a lot of other things falling into place to be what you want. This is about you falling into place and be what you want. And you are going to make things more fair, and everyone's going to look around and go, son of a bitch, look at that. That person just made everything more fair for everybody and used all their tools. And wow, we left that person unattended for a few minutes, and dang, look at what happened. So yeah, what's interesting about this is somehow you're going to end up having enough money to take care of everything and a little bit extra to play with. So all your efforts in saving money and taking care of your money that felt like they were being blocked and you were being kind of, everything was tight. But you used what you had. You made it work better than it could have if you'd gone along with these people, even though they were trying. They were trying. In the end, you ended up delegating all that stuff and being like, okay, you guys want to do that. Cool, cool, cool. Go on. I'm going to go do me. Boop. Because they didn't want you to, they wanted you to do something similar but different. And you were like, I'm going to just go do this. All right. And it works out that it made more money and took care of things more better. And you are, in fact, more flush as a result of your own personal efforts. Well done, Virgo. Well done. It turns out you made a distraction of good thought. Cool. Let's go with the Cosmos messages. Whoops. That one's flipping over. Okay. We're going to slide that over to the bottom. What do we have for Virgo? Come on now. It's this one right here. All right. So, you want to see what that card was on the bottom? We'll see what the card was on the bottom. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Well, there you go. There's a bonus card for you. Can't change anyone but yourself. Well, yeah, that's a good one. We'll save it there. I'm going to put this one over here. And now we'll look at this one that we pulled. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life too. Love and live. Boom. Stop caring about what they think. This card is the Nine of Wands. Stop caring about what they think. Live and love. This is your life too. Nice. You're going to do what you need to do over here, making things right. That's going to be awesome. Well played. Well played, Virgo. Nice, nice, nice. So good. And I really like this one too. Can't change anyone but yourself. Woo! Yeah. All right. So let us get you a pocket full of rocks. All right. All right. We have black obsidian. We have red garnet. And we have aventurine. All right. So black obsidian is going to suck up all the negativity that's going on around you and will keep you from feeling like somehow, as much as they love you, they want you to change, and that makes you feel funky. So that's a bunch of hooey and a doodly, so we're not going to focus on that as much. So it's going to suck up all that negativity. That's good news. And that's a first chakra stone. The second chakra stone is red garnet, which is talking about how our physical bodies need to be paid attention to. So if you're feeling funny things within your body or your other stuff and you aren't paying attention to it, that's going to be a problem. If you feel anything odd going on, you need to go and see a professional. I am not a doctor. I did not go to school for that. Just suggesting that you might want to go and see one if you're not feeling 100. You know what I'm saying? So do the thing you have to do. Do your due diligence. This is about not using rocks to fix you. If you don't feel right, go see a doctor, find out what they say, then decide if you want to use rocks or not. Okay? Rocks come secondary to the doctor. Now we have aventurine in green, and aventurine is a heart stone. It's talking about that beautiful healing energy that's going to come to your heart, your fourth chakra, where you are feeling the love, you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling self-care, and I feel like this is that. This is you, your Nine of Wands, coming up here to be the magician and handle making things more fair. This is all about you taking care of yourself, feeling the love within yourself, and saying, I'm going to use the love within myself, because they took my original idea, bastardized it, and made it into something other than what I planned. I mean, there's definitely room for a mind meld, but there's also room to have them take it out of context, right? And I think they took it out of context. They made it seem like they were on board, but then they asked you to change. Weird, right? So we're going to put these rocks down right here. Awesome. And now let's get our mystery card. Ta-da! New life. Hello. Perfect. This card shows a person is birthing themselves out of that beautiful egg on a pedestal, because, hello, it's the stretch. You know, it's the final stretch when you're finally coming out of it. Very nice, very beautiful. I believe you yourself are creating yourself a new life. This is something that you want that's different and will be well received, because it is fair for everybody around you and everything is coming together to create that opportunity. That is super cool, and I love that for you. This is really the birth of a fairy, you know, and it's about magic, it's about joy, it's about things that you want to see in the world coming out because you're putting in the effort, and I think it's really quite lovely. Good for you, Virgo. Nicely done. And we are going to come up here and talk about it. Obviously, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to, please let me know how it goes. If you want to carry something else, let me know what you got, because I'm into that sort of thing. If you wanted to book a private reading or see which fair I'm at which time of year, you can go ahead and look in the description box below. You will also find all the decks down there so that you can purchase or look at those decks for yourself if you would like, because they're really, really cool up close. All right, and if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. It helps my little channel grow, and I really appreciate every single one of you. You matter to me, and I want to help you, and that's what I'm doing here. All right, so we will see you next week for the 18th through the 24th, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you then.